up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Sorry I didn't upload yesterday, had no internet, but now we're back with internet. I'm currently at the beach. All my friends and my family are swimming, and I'm stuck here making a trans video. Of course, I love it. That's why I do it. And again, a lot of topics to discuss. By the way, if you hear this AC going off, I apologize. It is absolutely boiling in here, and I'm going to record for, an hour with this off. So anyways, big news coming up. Firstly, the priority signing top target right now for Barcelona is Jules Kounde. Progression is being made on the player side, not on the Sevilla side, but Chelsea are coming back in the mix. Of course, they already agreed personal terms with Kounde back a few months ago, and they do have the money to sign him as well with ease, with Barcelona needing the second economic lever to be activated to get that money in to sign him. Again, his signing will be difficult. There is competition, but there is a lot of optimism at the club around his signing. Now, alongside Jules Kounde, and the priority signing for Barcelona this summer in defense and also overall as well is Azpilicueta. Xavi has been wanting him since January, and it looks like his signing is imminent. At some point this week, he will sign with Barcelona. We are hearing it's to be a fee for around 3 million euros. We do have some details about his actual operation, and again, the club are very optimistic that he will be the next signing for Barcelona. But of course, the players coming in, players who have to leave the club this summer. We do have a big update on Frenkie de Jong and the fact that he refuses to go to Manchester United and will most likely stay at the club this summer. And also a big update, in my opinion, on the future of Memphis Depay. Of course, the attack is fully stocked, and we do have Abde Renewal as backup. Memphis has no chance of getting any minutes this season. And again, the club want to sell him, but of course the club do have a good relationship with Memphis, and he said that he'll only leave if a top club comes in. But again, the situation will be explained in this video. And finally, the biggest news over the past 24 hours, the second activation of the lever is coming. It will be done this week, and Barcelona are even considering a third economic lever. I do have the information revealed to you guys in this video, but before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 300 likes in this video. Be very much appreciated. And of course, if you're new, make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Now, before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by No.1 Foot. No.1 Foot is one of the best replica football jersey websites on the market. They have fantastic qualities at fantastic prices. I ordered some the other day, and I got the treble winning jersey for Barcelona in the 14-15 season. The quality is absolutely unreal at a fantastic price. Look at the badge on the jersey. It is fantastic. You have the Nike logo as well, looking brilliant. It has the right tags, the right size, the right material, and it's at a fantastic price. And on their website, they do have the new Barcelona kit for this season with the Spotify logo. You can pick what badge you want on the sleeve, La Liga, Champions League. You can pick whatever number you want, whatever name you want on the back as well. And again, the material is absolutely unreal. Here I have the 2007 Champions League kit for Barcelona. As you can see, it has the UNICEF logo, the Nike, the Barcelona badge with the Camp Nou name around it. And if you use the discount code BOY at checkout, you do get 15% off your final order. That is BOY. Use it at checkout, 15% off, and all orders over $80 get free shipping as well. So go down below, top link in description, and get your new football kit today. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 to 48 hours. The first players that we have been linked with are with Jules Kounde and Cesar Azpilicueta, the two priority and next signings lined up for Barcelona after sealing the deal for Robert Lewandowski. Mundo Deportivo came out saying that having closed the signing of Raphinha and Lewandowski, Barcelona will now focus on improving the defense, with Jules Kounde and Azpilicueta being the primary targets. There is optimism in both cases, and also Kounde is determined to join Barcelona as well. So again, Dembele stayed, Raphinha is in, Kesse, Christensen, and now Lewandowski. Now the club are focused on defense, with Kounde and Azpilicueta being the priority. Let's now discuss the two big updates around these two players. Let's start off with the updates around Jules Kounde, who at the moment, according to reports, is the priority over Azpilicueta. At the moment, he is Barcelona's #1 priority target signature. Fabrizio Romano came out saying that Jules Kounde is Barcelona's next top target. The player would be keen on joining Barcelona and knows that Xavi considers him as a perfect center back, but Barcelona want to act quickly and sign him soon, as Chelsea are reactivating contacts with Jules Kounde after the failed transfer of Nathan Ake. Now, Sport have come out saying negotiations between Sevilla and Barcelona for Kounde are advancing. Barcelona are confident they can offer 40 to 45 million euros, with Neto or Abde being included in the operation. Now, I don't think that's likely. I think including Abde and Nico is a bit risky on Barcelona's part. Of course, if you ask me if you have to include one of them to get it over the line, I would probably I think I'll probably pick Abde at this current moment because we already have so many wingers. We also have Collado as that 5th choice option in the attack as well, who Xavi prefers at the moment. But I think including these two youngsters is a bit risky on Barcelona's part, and also I think it does increase the value for the Kounde operation, the value overall, the package, way too high. I'd value both players at the moment at around 15-20. You're bringing that damn near 60. I'd rather offer cash 60 than offer Nico or Abde. I'm open to Memphis for sure. Des, hell no from me, but I think including some of these youngster players could get the deal over the line maybe, but I think we are overpricing the package that we are offering for Jules Kounde. Now, Mateo Morito from Relevo came out saying that Sevilla are now waiting for an official offer from Chelsea, which is expected to be coming in the coming days. It will not reach the demand of 65 million euros that Sevilla want, but Barcelona are still in the race, but as of now, they don't want to spend that amount of money. Again, all we're hearing over the past 24 to 48 hours is that Kounde is still Barcelona's #1 target. They want to sign him, but now Chelsea are back in the race for his signature. Raphinha came out saying that Barcelona could sign Jules Kounde for 55 to 60 million euros if no player enters the deal. The club are still well positioned to sign him. In the few calls that they had, Kounde made it clear to Xavi that he wants to join Barcelona. Again, the reason why we beat Chelsea to Raphinha and Dembele was their encouragement and their reluctantness to only join Barcelona. That's the case as well with Jules Kounde. We can kind of take our time, but not really at the same time. Of course, if Chelsea are there, keep in mind Chelsea under Marina, their last CEO, have agreed personal terms with Jules Kounde. That remains to be seen if that's still the case at the moment. I don't think it is. I think they have to redefine those personal terms. But again, if the player shows a willingness to only join Barcelona, we can kind of take our time with it. But if he doesn't, then Barcelona have to act quickly. And we do have multiple reports also coming in. Raphinha came out saying that Jules Kounde has told Xavi that he wants to join Barcelona. The club could sign him for 55-60 million euros if no players are included, as I've already said. Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Jules Kounde's full priority is Barcelona and he plans to wait for the club despite the interest from Chelsea. That for me is excellent news. Gabriel Sanz came out saying despite interest from Chelsea, Sevilla know that they will end up understanding with Barcelona for Jules Kounde. They want 60 million euros and no Memphis or Des included in the deal, and also Luis Rojo. Again, bit of a hit and miss journalist at the beginning, a lot of stuff right this summer, so credit to him, that's why I'm bringing this up. And he's come out saying that Jules Kounde is expected to join Barcelona at this current moment. And then one final recap update from Amano, which for me I think is very important. He came out saying that Barcelona are really pushing on Kounde's side. They have a good relationship, but there is no agreement, of course, with Sevilla yet. Chelsea are restarting talks this week with Kounde's camp. They also have a good relationship with him as well. It will be a battle, and Barcelona know they have to act fast to get the player. If we can convince Jules Kounde, look, we want you, here's your personal terms, just give us a week or so we can activate that second economic lever and we'll pay what Sevilla want. If we can get that yes from Kounde saying, look, I'll wait for you 100%, I will say no to Chelsea, I won't even listen to them, I'll wait, then we're fine. But the problem is Chelsea are there whispering in his ear and it's another battle. Of course, Barcelona won the Dembele and Raphinha battle, but now a big one is coming upon us. Some saying the most important one. You could have said that, oh, do we need Raphinha more or Kounde more? I probably would have said Kounde, not gonna lie. So we'll wait and see. Big battle ahead now between Barcelona and Chelsea for the signature of Jules Kounde. Barcelona are still in the race. Of course, Chelsea do have the money. They are lining up a bid at the moment that should be coming in the next 24 hours. They are there, but Kounde and Barcelona together have the priority. Now, along with Jules Kounde, the priority signing for the rest of the summer for Barcelona is, of course, the signing of Azpilicueta, who for some reason is an absolute priority of Xavi. And again, Barcelona are planning on making a big move. Goal have come out saying that Barcelona plan to present offer to Chelsea for Azpilicueta in the next few days. Again, he is a priority for Xavi. Barcelona is also very close to agreeing with Chelsea for Azpilicueta as well. The talks are very much well advancing. And also Fernando Porto from Deportivo came out saying that Barcelona hope to finalize the signing of Azpilicueta at some point this week. The first offer for Azpilicueta is 3 million euros, although it could rise with variables, but Chelsea will not let their captain go without a replacement. Now, also Jose Alvarez from El Chiquito TV, who has been very good as well over the past year or so with Barcelona, similar to Luis Rojo, he came out saying the deal will be completed this week. It's a matter of days. Everything is almost done. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think what's going to happen is that Barcelona and Chelsea will agree on a fee for Azpilicueta, but Chelsea will not give the green light until they sign replacement. They say, look, with Barcelona, what's your offer? We're offering you $3 million plus 2 in variables. Okay, we're accepting that. Azpilicueta will go to you, but we need to sign a replacement first. If we don't, Azpilicueta will stay. Barcelona saying, okay, no problem. That's what I think will happen. Again, a lot of optimism. I think even in Italy, Foot Mercado saying that the deal will be done this week. It looks like at the moment that Azpilicueta is in line to be the next signing for Barcelona. So we'll have to wait and see. Again, I think it's a good signing. Having him and Des at the right back option is fantastic. Of course, Azpilicueta can play left back, center back as well. We'll talk about it more when the deal gets done. But again, it's a player that Xavi wants. He's been wanting him since January. So again, you have got the manager, but also another player who Xavi wants this summer, does not consider him priority, but still wants him, is Marcos Alonso. We are hearing now that deal is going to be difficult to complete. Gabriel Sanz from Deportivo came out saying that at Barcelona, the arrival of Marcos Alonso is still not certain because Chelsea are making negotiations difficult by asking a fee that Barcelona aren't considering to pay, and Javi Galan is the second option on the list for Barcelona for the left back. Now, also Jose Alvarez from El Chico TV, he came out saying this as well. He's saying that, look, Chelsea are asking for a lot of money for Alonso. We're hearing in the region of 13 to 15 million euros. The club only want to pay 7, 6, 8, somewhere around there because, of course, he has 1 year left on his contract, and also he is the backup left back at Chelsea as well. To Chilwell, the club want him for cheap, and that's the reason why we're going for him, because he's going to be available for cheap as well. Look, anything in the double digits, I'm walking away beyond belief, including the whole package of variables. I would not go anywhere near double digits. I'll give you like 6 plus 3 as my absolute max. And those 3 add-ons being very, very difficult. I think the club now understand this. We are all open now saying, look, okay, if you want Marcos Alonso for dirt cheap, I can understand that. Bring him in to cover Jordi Alba for 1 or 2 years and then he leaves, okay. If you're spending more double digits, you can go get Javi Galan for that price. You can get Grimaldo for that price as well. There are other better left backs out there for that same price. So we'll wait and see on Alonso. At the moment, not too clear. But again, the player who Barcelona at the moment are currently very close to signing and could be the next signing in line for this summer is, in fact, Azpilicueta. Now, a player who Barcelona have indeed signed over the past 24 hours is, of course, Robert Lewandowski. He is currently in Miami with the squad. He's met up. He's done his medical checks. Everything is in place for him to become an official Barcelona player. I tell you what, the media attraction for him from the culés over the past 24 hours has been ridiculous. The hype is there. Everyone's up for it. He's been talking to Barcelona TV. Also spoke to, I believe, Bill in Germany, saying that, look, I'm so excited to go play with Barcelona. A new challenge. I want to win trophies. I talked to Xavi. I'm so hyped for this signing, as well as many other culés. And I do have some details about his signing and also about his presentation as well. Firstly, on the presentation, Gerardo Ramirez came out saying that Barcelona is planning to have 2 presentations for Lewandowski. One small one in Miami and another absolutely massive one at the camp. Now, apparently the one in Miami was supposed to be happening yesterday, but it got canceled due to security reasons, and now it'll be happening today. Helena Codes from Kobe came out saying that Lewandowski's presentation will be held, of course, at some point today. The time is yet to be confirmed, of course, as of recording this video. Lewandowski's lawyers are currently reviewing the last contract details, and then they'll sign it in the morning. The player has successfully, of course, passed his medical tests as well. So again, it will happen today at some point, and I'm thinking maybe middle of the day. Of course, Barcelona do play tomorrow against Inter Miami. The question now is, will Lewandowski make his debut? I don't think so. I'll be shocked if he's even on the bench. I think he'll make his debut against Real Madrid in the next match in Las Vegas and the Clasico. I think he'll make his debut then. I think right now it's too early. He's only done, I think, 1 training session with the squad. It'd be weird just to chuck him in there. So again, presentation should be today, a very small one. Hold the shirt, say a couple of words, and then of course the massive one that Barcelona have been playing for a few days now at the Camp Nou. Now we do have some details about his arrival, of course, at Barcelona. Firstly, the commission. Alberto Martinez came out saying, of course from Sport, he came out saying that Lewandowski's agent, Frenkie de Jong, will receive a commission of 20 million euros for the transfer payable in 4 years. So pretty much in installments as well, 5 million per year for the next 4 years for his commission. To be honest, kind of deserves it, but you're probably thinking Lewandowski 34, 20 million euro commission is a bit too much. But you think about it, Erling Haaland's commission was over 200 million euros for his dad, Mino Raiola, his sister, his aunt, his uncle. They're all getting money all over the place. So that was, I think, what, 150 million euros in commission plus the release clause, the overall package 200. Here you're looking at 45 plus 20, so you're looking at 65, 70 as a total package for Lewandowski, which to be honest is not too bad. And Xavi deserves it, man. He's been talking for months. He's been doing this deal for months now. He's the mediator, and then he got the deal done. But I just find it funny that also we're paying commissions in installments as well, not just transfer fees, but in the reality that's the way Barcelona are currently moving. Also, Jordan Neto came out with a big hint as well that could compensate for the big commission. He came out saying that Lewandowski contract will be for 3 years plus 1 year, as we all probably know. But here's the big part: his salary will be less in the last 2 years of his contract. So usually players, they sign a contract, they get a base salary, then it increases. For example, look at Frenkie de Jong, look at Busquets, Piqué. But for Lewandowski, it's gonna go down. I mean, this masterclass just getting bigger and bigger for Lewandowski. Absolutely unbelievable. But again, those are the updates, and we are expecting his presentation at some point later on today. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. First up, of course, the main candidate who'll generate the most revenue in his sale this summer. It is Frenkie de Jong. Very, very quick update on the situation. First, coming in from Gabriel Sanz from Deportivo. He's come out saying that Frenkie de Jong's possible transfer to Manchester United is becoming increasingly impossible as the player wants to stay. Also, it seems that Barcelona are shelving the matter for now, but they will remain open for offers from other clubs. I mean, it's looking more and more likely that he will take a salary cut. Look, the club will not keep him if he's on 400K a week. It makes no sense. Of course, with the second economic lever, which we'll talk about at the end of the video, it can cover for that, but it makes absolutely no sense. You can sell him, buy Bernardo Silva for the same price, fits his system better, and also on half his wages as well. Also, Oriel from TV3, who's been very, very close with this Frenkie de Jong situation, making everything absolutely spot on for the whole entire saga. He's come out saying that Frenkie de Jong still does not want to join Manchester United. Apparently, he'll go to Bayern Munich, he'll go to Chelsea, go to any team in the Champions League, but just not Manchester United. Look, I just hope, again, it says, from Gabriel Sanz saying that all the club are going to shelve the matter for now. They don't really focus on it. They'll focus on it later on. Look, I think the club need to make a decision on this. They got to tell him, look, cut your salary or, take the offer. Again, we still have not talked to, Busquets, Piqué, Jordi Alba about their salary reduction, what they still have to take because they're all on massive wages, of course, and their first salary as well. Same with Frenkie. From what we're hearing from Manchester, from the UK press, they're saying that, this deal would have been done by now, but again, his deferred salaries is a big issue. He wants all the money, but Barcelona want to give it to him. Well, we're going to give it to him, but the situation stays the same, but the club prefer not to, so we'll see on Frenkie, man. This saga has been checking on now for May, June, July, damn near 2 months and a half of this absolute back and forth crap, and it's the same from when Gerard Romero said 95% he's going to Man United. It's been the same from then until now. Frenkie de Jong does not want to move. Again, Barcelona and Manchester United have agreed on a package, 85 million euros, 75 plus 10, fully agreed, ready for the green light of the Frenkie de Jong, but looks like it's not happening. We'll have to wait and see. But again, if he does end up staying, he must reduce his salary. Now, another Dutchman who Barcelona also want to sell this summer is, of course, Memphis Depay, with the attack now set in stone. Raphinha, Dembele, Lewandowski, Aubameyang, Varane, and Ansu Fati. Unfortunately, Memphis Depay does not have any space or has any chance to get any minutes in the upcoming season, and Barcelona want to sell him. Fabrizio Romano came out saying that Barcelona had new direct talks with Memphis Depay this week. Xavi counts on him if he decides to stay, but Memphis would accept a potential transfer only to an important big club. So he'll leave if Bayern Munich or a PSG or something like that comes in for him, but if Sevilla comes in or Newcastle, Tottenham, most likely he will say no to that transfer. Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Memphis Depay has been put on the market. He knows that he won't get regular minutes next season, and Barcelona have informed him the same. And the Dutch forward is open to leaving Barcelona this summer, but again, only for a good team. And Luis Rojo came out saying that Barcelona want at least 20 million euros to sell Memphis Depay, who again is currently on the market. Look, I watch out for Memphis being sold on the cheap. Again, he came as a free agent. He lowered his, came in on incredibly low salaries as a free agent, did a favor for the club, and I think Joan Laporta will return that favor. He'll say, look, we want to sell you. You're not going to fit the team. Do you want to leave or not? I'll leave if a big club comes in. Okay, if a big club comes in, we'll sell you on the cheap. 10 million, 15, maybe even, 9 plus variables. But if a small team comes in, makes a big offer, then they'd be going to try and push you out. I think the club are going to be generous with Memphis. I think, look, that he did a favor for us. We had to do a favor for him. I think we could sell him on the cheap if PSG come in for him, Bayern Munich. What we're hearing right now is that Tottenham Hotspur do have interest, But again, Memphis is not really in favor of that move. He wants to go to a big club. So we're thinking, Man City, Liverpool, maybe Chelsea, Juventus, PSG, Bayern Munich, top clubs in their domestic league. So we'll have to wait and see with Memphis. Again, he's on the market. For me, he's got to move this summer. 100K per week on the bench is simply not feasible for this club. I think for him as a player, as a professional like him, he'll want to play week in, week out. And at Barcelona, unfortunately, that would be very, very unlikely. Now, another forward who's also open to leaving the club this summer, if a good offer arrives, is Martin Braithwaite. Sport come out saying that Valencia have again analyzed signing of Martin Braithwaite on loan or signing him if Barcelona terminates his contract. Celta Vigo have him on the radar as well. However, Martin Braithwaite does not want to negotiate his departure to these specific clubs. Again, with Braithwaite, it's just absolute crap. I think with the second lever coming in, we could terminate his contract, similar to, Ricky Puig and other players in that same bracket. Samuel Umtiti maybe. I think the club will have a cheaper option for him next summer, so they may wait for him on a year. But I mean, I thought Braithwaite was a professionalism. I thought he had some ambition. Looks like he just wants to stay at the club for 2 years, earn his money, and leave. To be honest, fair enough. We are hearing now that, since he's not on the tour, he's now open to the idea of leaving if a big club comes in. I mean, motherfucker, what big club's gonna come in for you, man? Like, really? Honestly, I'd love to see him in the Premier League for like a Brighton. I think he'd do very well there. Again, in La Liga, Celta Vigo, Valencia, Osasuna, Eibar, those squads playing week in, week out. I think with the World Cup being in November, that will be an advantage for Barcelona. Again, we could see Braithwaite leave at the end of the window when clubs start to get desperate. They need someone. They'll take him better than nothing kind of situation. So, we're going to stay on Braithwaite. I do think for a fact this will drag on for the rest of the summer. But again, I think in the end, he will not be a Barcelona player come September the 1st. Now, another player who was on the same boat as Martin Braithwaite, but almost actually left the club in the past few days, is Neto. We've been hearing now for weeks that there has been some concrete contact between Neto and Celta Vigo, but now it's all fallen through. Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Neto has backed down and ruled out the option of joining Celta Vigo. He was initially in favor of joining the team, but then reversed his decision. His future remains unresolved. His contract ends next summer in 2023. So either leaves now for a small price, or he'll leave as a free agent next summer. Again, the club are even considering terminating his contract as well. Apparently, we're going to give him the letter of freedom to join Celta Vigo. He's on the verge of doing it, and then he backed out last second. I mean, same, I don't want to swear, but same shit, different day, right? Like, I'm not surprised whatsoever. I am kind of surprised on Neto because I thought he would leave, man. He's been sitting on the bench for 2 years, not even freaking Cup games, not even Copa. He plays the first round of the Copa del Rey. That's it. Round 16, quarterfinals, semifinals. Ter Stegen gets in, especially in the finals. Super Cup, he doesn't even play as well, for crying out loud. I don't even know why the hell he's staying. Again, he's kind of a big character in the dressing room. He knows the Brazilians, he knows the captains, blah, blah, blah. He said at 100K a week. Why would you leave? I wouldn't leave if I was him, to be honest, either. So we'll wait and see on Neto. But again, with Neto and Braithwaite, I can't see the club terminating their contract this summer, especially with the big economic lever coming in, the second and third one, which we'll talk about at the end of the video. But again, Neto's future is still undecided. Now, a player who Barcelona can actually get a fee for their departure this summer, besides from Frenkie de Jong, is Oscar Mingueza. Now, Sport have come out saying that Barcelona want 5 million euros to sell Mingueza. They want this now since the start of the window. Many clubs have asked about him, but are unwilling to pay that fee. And Mingueza himself is open to leaving and wants to play regularly as well. And now Barcelona could lower their demands as the window progresses. So Barcelona set up a price for Mingueza of 5 million euros back in the middle of May. Clubs are interested. We heard Celta Vigo, Monza, Valencia, Hoffenheim, all these random clubs, right? None of them wanted paid 5 million euros. Some of them want him on loan, letter of freedom as a free agent, blah, 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 blah. Some clubs are saying, look, we'll give you like 2 million plus 1 in variable, some crap like that. I think in the end, the club will get desperate and sell him for, cheap. We're looking at maybe, a couple million. But in the end, just get rid of him, man. I'm sick and tired of these, players that Xavi does not want. Mingueza, Ricky Puig, Neto, Braithwaite still being at the club. If clubs are interested, just let them go. It is time now for the club to cut their losses. Again, he was a La Masia player. He came through the system. He didn't cost us a, penny, but we didn't pay, his wages. But, whatever. I think it's time to get rid of him. I think I'd honestly let him go for free with a 50% future sell-on clause or a buyback option as well, like we did with Rain by 9, something like that. I think I'm open to that with Mingueza or all of Deadwood, to be honest. So we'll wait and see. But again, the good thing on this side is that Mingueza is open to leaving the club this summer as he doesn't want regular minutes. Now, a player who we all thought was on that list of departures alongside Braithwaite, Neto, Puch, Mingueza, Umtiti was of course Miralem Pjanic, who returned from his loan from Besiktas, currently sat on around 300,000 euros per week. We all thought we'd get rid of him this summer, let him freedom, another loan, whatever it may be, but now apparently Xavi wants to give him a chance. Of course, he's on that plane to the US as we already knew a few days ago, and now Sport have come out saying that Miralem Pjanic will have 4 games in the US to show that he has a place in Xavi's team. Him traveling for the tour has been unexpected. He is another option to be a backup for Busquets, but his salary is 8 million euros per year net, will of course be a massive problem. Catalonia Radio came out saying that Xavi wants to give another opportunity to Miralem Pjanic to prove himself during preseason, hence why he was called up to the US tour. So it's clearly Xavi sees something in Pjanic. I'm just worried that we're going to sell the freaking De Jong and then we're not going to get Bernardo Silva. Oh, Pjanic can play that role. That's what I'm worried about. Of course, if we didn't sign Roberto Renewal and we load out Nico, I'd be open to this option. Hey, if you want to cut your salary and stay, why not? Let's try you. We've always been, a big fan of you as a player. When you were at Roma, I really wanted you at Barcelona. You seem that you're like, Pjanic is like a Barcelona type player, but apparently he doesn't fit the system anymore. And also, he's out 300k per week. Shout out Bartomeu, you freaking waste man. But now there's an opportunity. Again, I'm gonna be so pissed if he's gonna be, made as that De Jong replacement. I'll be fuming. But we'll see. Xavi wants to give him a chance. He could end up flopping. Who knows? But Xavi wants to put some trust in Miralem Pjanic, and he could be part of the squad, ruling out his departure for next season. But again, do not worry. He is definitely still on the market, 100% confirmed. But again, Xavi wants to see him in preseason. Let's now discuss some contract renewal updates around the first team at Barcelona. Firstly, and the only update that we do have is on the contract renewal of Abde. Now, Sport have come out saying that Barcelona will execute the option to extend Abde's contract until June 2026, but it is very likely that he will leave the club this summer, as it will be very difficult to get playing time at Barcelona. But again, his departure situation remains uncertain. Will it be a loan or a permanent deal? If it is a permanent deal, Barcelona will hold something for the player, either if it's a future sell-on clause, buyback option, whatever it may be. One of those operations, or even both maybe, will be in there if we do sell Abde. But most likely, we are looking at a loan. Again, now there are reports coming out saying that Xavi still prefers Collado as that 5th option as a winger over Abde. So again, one of them, out of Abde and Collado, or even both, could leave the club this summer. But right now, both of them, of course, are about to renew their contracts. With the Collado, it's actually a contract renewal, but with Abde, it's more of executing our option to extend his contract. So we'll wait and see. But again, both of them, their futures are uncertain, but more specifically for Abde, because it's quite clear at the moment that Xavi prefers Collado. Now, the final topic that I want to discuss before I end off this video is give you guys some updates surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, quickly, on how much Barcelona will be making on this US tour. Of course, we're going to Dallas, Miami, New York, and Las Vegas, I believe, if I got all those correct. TV3 came out saying that Barcelona will earn around 10 million euros from the preseason tour to the USA. The tour will also be full of events led by the president, Joan Laporta, to help grow the Barcelona brand. Again, we knew this from before. I think it was late when the announcement was made. I think Nico did from Cope. All those other reports came out saying that we'll make 10 million, but more confirmation of that. And the exposure that we will get in America is, of course, absolutely huge. But here's the biggest news, in my opinion, over the past 24 hours. It, of course, is the activation of the second economic lever. Gabriel Sanz from Deportivo came out saying that Barcelona are very close to activating the second economic lever that will allow them to move for signings like Jules Kounde, who, of course, is a priority for Xavi. The announcement of the agreement of the second economic lever could be arriving very, very soon. Sport have come out saying that this week, maybe even tomorrow, the sale of the 15% of the TV rights for 25 years will be signed with 6th Street again, generating around 320 to 330 million euros. This still will not be enough to register signings. The Young's sale could help free up around 40 million euros in wages. But also, here's the big part, in my opinion, work is underway on the sale of 49% of Barcelona studios. This will allow signings to be registered. This could also help register new signings as well. So again, we were hearing that, we're going to activate the first lever to balance the books and the second lever to give the summer budget. If we need anything extra, we'll activate BLM or Barca Studio, but for now, we're going to park that. But now Barca Studio is back in the mix, as Barcelona want to give Xavi everything he wants and have no problems whatsoever in registering players. Now, Luis Rojo from Barca came out saying that Barcelona again will complete the second economic lever in the coming days. The club is even considering activating the third one if needed to give Xavi all the signings he needs. And again, he's confirming this with Romero. Barcelona will have no problem in registering any players. Now, I'm on the side of Luis Rojo and Romero. I do not think Barcelona will have a problem in registering players. If we do, we wouldn't be going out signing Kesse, Christensen, Lewandowski, Raphinha, and Dembele if we're going to have an issue. I don't believe that. My only concern is there enough money to sign Jules Kounde, Azpilicueta, Alonso, and also get rid of the deadwood? Again, we need some money to terminate their contracts. Braithwaite, Neto, maybe even Umtiti. I don't think we'll terminate Ricky Puch and Mingueza, but again, those players we want to get rid of. We need that option there just in case to terminate their contracts. But again, third lever is under consideration, and it's looking like it'll be a 49% sale of Barca Studio and not BLM. That's going to be huge in my opinion. More money coming in to help Barcelona come back on top. And again, like Luis Rojo said, to give Xavi everything he needs to succeed at Barcelona next season. So keep your eyes on that. This week, it will be done. I think Romero even confirmed this as well in his live stream a few nights ago. The second economic lever will be activated at some point this week, and then also a third one is being considered as well. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to know firstly, of course, is on Jules Kounde. Do you think Barcelona will end up signing him or not? Secondly, on Azpilicueta, I think we'll end up signing him as well. And more specifically, on Marcos Alonso, would you go for him? How much would you pay for him? If we don't end up signing him, who would you go for as his backup? Javi Galan, Carmeldo, any other options? Thirdly, on Frenkie de Jong, with him now being, a move to Manchester United being impossible, what do you think he'll do? Stay and then not reduce his salary and not help out the club, maybe being, frozen out by the club? Or do you think he will stay and reduce part of his salary? And finally, most importantly, in my opinion, on Memphis Depay, do you think he'll leave, first of all? What price? Where will he go? And do you think he'll make his departure easy, or will make it difficult, like for example like Frenkie de Jong? Could he become Martin Braithwaite or in that situation as well? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.
Yeah.